Animals typically have the proper amount of fat in order to fulfill their needs, with the exception of a few careless and abused pets. It is used by some to stay warm and by others to stay afloat. For whatever reason, some people appear much heavier than they actually are, but despite their weight, they are actually rather slim. The top 10 fattest animals are shown below. Number 10. Hippopotamus. The hippopotamus, commonly referred to as the river horse, inhabits sub-Saharan Africa's rivers and lakes. The hippopotamus, with a maximum weight of 8,000 pounds, is the largest land mammal after the elephant. Hippos come ashore at night to feast on short, soft grasses and fallen fruit. During the day, they live in the water to avoid the heat. A hippopotamus' eyes and ears are situated atop its head, enabling it to remain low in the water and monitor its surroundings, mostly crocodiles. With the exception of the dense, bristle-like hair on their heads and tails, their extremely thick skin is practically hairless. Because the skin's outer layers are so thin, battle wounds are more likely to occur. Number 9. Blue whale. The baleen whale or blue whale is a type of marine animal. With a maximum verified length of 29.9 meters and a maximum weight of 199 tons, this creature is the biggest mammal ever recorded in history. The long, thin body of a blue whale can have several dorsal tints of grayish-blue and differ somewhat in color beneath. Blue whale populations often move from their wintering grounds near the tropics to their summer feeding grounds near the poles. On March 20, 1947, a female blue whale that weighed the most was hunted in Antarctica's Southern Ocean. She weighed 418,878 pounds, 190 tons, or almost 2,500 people or 30 elephants. Number 8. Elephant seal. The earless, ocean-dwelling elephant seals, sometimes known as sea elephants, belong to the genus Moronga. By the end of the 19th century, hunting for oil had driven both species, the northern elephant seal M. angosturostris and the southern elephant seal M. leonina, to the verge of extinction. However, their populations have since rebounded. At up to 49 pounds, they are the largest carnivorans that are still alive. Elephant seals are not closely related to elephants despite their name and the huge trunk or proboscis that males have evolved convergently. The northern elephant seal inhabits the Pacific coasts of the United States, Canada, and Mexico. It is slightly smaller than its southern sibling. Number 7. Brown bear. Large bears like the brown bear can be found in both North America and Eurasia. Its nearest relative, the polar bear, is slightly larger on average and has far less variation in size than this one. It is nonetheless one of the largest living terrestrial members of the order Carnivora. Males weigh more than females as adults, with weights ranging from 80 to 600 kilograms for various subspecies. Brown bears aren't all brown despite their name. Their pelage can also be reddish to yellowish-brown and dark brown to cream in hue. In certain populations, brown bears hibernate during the winter and come out in the spring to put on up to 180 kilograms of weight. Their well-developed claws and dentition fit perfectly with their way of life. Number 6. Gore. Gore is the second heaviest and tallest living ox. The Gore bull has a shoulder height of 1.6 to 1.9 meters and weighs between 600 and 1,000 kg. In contrast, the cows have a shoulder height of around 10 centimeters and weigh between 450 and 800 kilograms. Among the bovidae and wild cattle is the largest species. Gale or Mithun refers to the gore's domesticated form. The largest known bovid is the gore. This robust and enormous cow has a deep hole in the profile of the upper half of its skull due to the high convex ridge on its forehead between the horns protruding anteriorly. The back has a noticeable ridge. The ears are enormous. The back hair of elderly bulls becomes extremely sparse. Number 5. Rhinoceros. The average rhinoceros weighs about 4.5 tons. Rhinos, whether white or gray, are distinguished by the folds that cross their back, shoulders, and rump. However, Indian rhinos weigh about 4 tons, which is a slight decrease. The black rhino subspecies is in danger of going extinct, and they weigh between 2.3 and 2.9 tons. Because rhinoceroses are killed by poachers for their horns, which are highly valued on the black market, the majority of the rhinoceros species that are still alive are classified as endangered. These days, wealthy consumers in China and Vietnam dominate the rhino horn market. Rhino horn is purchased there for use in traditional Chinese medicine, among other purposes. The same element that makes up hair and fingernails, keratin, is used to make rhino horns, yet there isn't any proof that they have any health advantages. Number 4. Walrus. The walrus is distinguished from other whales by its enormous size and impressive tusks. In Arctic maritime environments, it is a keystone species. Although commercial hunting formerly posed a threat to the walrus, climate change is currently the main hazard to the species. Adult male walruses in the Pacific can weigh over 245 pounds. They are distinguished by their noticeable tusks and whiskers, as well as their substantial weight. Most typically seen near the Arctic Circle, the mustached and long-tusked walrus can be spotted lounging on the ice with hundreds of buddies. While they frequently snort and bellow loudly at one another, these marine creatures are very friendly until breeding season. Walruses have long tusks and a prominent mustache. These large marine mammals are found near the Arctic Circle. They are extremely social and snort and bellow loudly at their companions. During the mating season, they are quite aggressive. Number 3. Kodiak bear. The Kodiak bear, sometimes referred to as the Kodiak brown bear or the Alaskan brown bear, lives in the southwest Alaskan islands of the Kodiak archipelago. It is one of the 2 largest bears alive today, the other being the polar bear and one of the largest known subspecies or populations of brown bears. Some people also think of them as a grizzly bear population. The brown bear subspecies known as the Kodiak bear, Ursus arctos middendorfi, is restricted to Kodiak Island and its neighboring islands off the coast of Alaska. At 1,600 pounds or 720 kilograms, it is the largest bear in the world. The largest subspecies of brown bear, about comparable in size to polar bears. In general, girls weigh between 225 and 315 kilograms and males between 480 and 535 kilograms. The average shoulder length for men is about 245 centimeters. Number 2. Pig. Big-billed pig was 1.5 meters, 4.9 feet, tall at the shoulder and weighed 1,157 kilograms, 2,551 pounds. Pork is the main product of pig farming. Leather is made from the skin or hide of the animal. The United States, the European Union, and China are the 3 countries that produce the most pork worldwide. An estimated 120 million tons of pork, sometimes preserved as bacon, are produced annually from the breeding of 1.5 billion pigs. Some are maintained as household pets. At birth, piglets weigh roughly 2.5 pounds, and they often double that amount in a week. When fully developed, pigs can weigh anything from 300 to 700 pounds and occasionally even more. Pigs have a keen sense of smell, but they have weak vision. The pig's touch-sensitive, leathery snout is where its nostrils are located. The pig searches for food by rooting with its nose. Number 1. Elephant. Big-billed pig was 1.5 meters, 4.9 feet, tall at the shoulder and weighed 1,157 kilograms, 2,551 pounds. Pork is the main product of pig farming. Leather is made from the skin or hide of the animal. The United States, the European Union, and China are the 3 countries that produce the most pork worldwide. An estimated 120 million tons of pork, sometimes preserved as bacon, are produced annually from the breeding of 1.5 billion pigs. Some are maintained as household pets. At birth, piglets weigh roughly 2.5 pounds, and they often double that amount in a week. When fully developed, pigs can weigh anything from 300 to 700 pounds and occasionally even more. Pigs have a keen sense of smell, but they have weak vision. The pig's touch-sensitive, leathery snout is where its nostrils are located. The pig searches for food by rooting with its nose. Have you ever been across an obese animal? In the space provided beneath the comment box, tell us. Remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more updates in the future.